have to wait to see a lot of voodoo things being done before you know it's demonic. Brothers and sisters, even the devil works in subtle ways, in ways that you cannot understand, in ways that you cannot expect, in ways that you are not aware of. He comes sneakily like a snake. He comes deceptively. He tries to turn truth into what looks like a factoid, into what looks like a lie. What are factoids? Factoids are things that look like facts, but they are not facts. He tries to twist it to you and portray that as the truth. Meanwhile, it's not the truth. So a lot of people are into astrology because they don't know what it is. They don't even know what they're dabbling into, because astrology, of all the whole demonic and satanic practices, look less harmless. It looks like, oh, this is just there, it's not gonna. But when you are into astrology, that can signal the start of your decline from God. It will signal the start of your journey into the occult, and before you know, you all started with harmless astrology, but now you've been carried away into a lot of satanic and demonic stuff. And that is how many of us who found ourselves in the occult started. I started from astrology. I picked up an astrology book, and that was how my descent into the occult, and that was how my decline from God started. And that was how I found myself. I started with astrology, and then before I know, I found myself in the whole world of the occult, because it's like a hunger. When you start reading it, you are being enticed, you're being seduced by the power and by the knowledge, and before you know, you found yourself going down that rabbit hole of endless knowledge, of endless things, because you want more and more. Something that is secretive, something that is forbidden, is something that people want to do more, because there is this adrenaline, this rush that comes with doing it. So once they tell you occult is forbidden knowledge, you are being triggered, and that's why a lot of people go into the occult, because once you hear forbidden, you're like, oh, I want to do this, because that's where the rush is. But I'm telling you now, child of God, don't start what you cannot finish, because when you sit at a table with the devil, you must dine on that table to the end. Now, a lot of people have issues there. When they dine with the devil, they don't want to dine again. You cannot dine with the devil and stop halfway and go freely, except a man who is in Christ, except you have Jesus. So if you're into the occult today and you want to leave the occult, the first thing you need to do is to accept Jesus Christ sincerely and genuinely, and throw away all the occult materials, throw away and discard all the occult knowledge, and come to Christ fully. Let no occult practices or occult knowledge or occult messages be found in you, and that is the only way you can live and then regain yourself, your spirituality in Christ. If you don't do that, you're wasting your time. You're completely wasting your effort. You need to come to Jesus today. If you abandon the occult and you're just living your life, they are going to come after you. These spirits are not